up, everybody? We headed back to Edinburgh today. Today's the only day I can go to fix up this setup. I've been scouting it out a little bit on the satellite on HuntWise. It kind of looked like a good spot, so I went and checked it out. And there was mosquitoes. Yeah, I'm telling you, them dang mosquitoes this time are nuts. We're on the way now, listening to the Unashamed podcast by the Duck Boys, old Phil Robertson, Jase Robertson, and Al are actually on there. It's actually pretty good. They talk about hunting stuff. They have a little bit of preaching, a little bit of everything. Anyway, I'm going to turn it down a little bit. It might be interfering with the mic, everything, but I'll give you a little rundown about what we got going on. So opening weekend, a couple weeks prior to opening weekend, I started scouting to go. I need to back up. This is actually the only free day I have to actually go and do this before I can go hunting. But the spot I'm telling y'all about, so I picked a spot out that was next to a cutover. It didn't really produce like I thought it would. It was a bunch of acre trees. It was next to a creek. So it just wasn't. They weren't traveling through there. So I moved. I went back probably 600, 700 yards and found a better spot and actually hung my lock on. That's where I hunted opening weekend. Saw a bunch, saw 8 deer. Actually had a good shooter buck. He was just hanging around about 60 yards, and I don't feel comfortable. My camera's died, and I didn't really get any footage. Plus, it was a little too dark for the camera to pick up. I'm still learning. I learned a few new little tricks, so we'll try them out whenever we get to go hunt this new spot. But anyway, I'm going to keep that lock on where it's at because it's really good. It's still like a really good afternoon stand. But this lock on I'm going to put up that I'm going to show y'all now. I'm gonna hunt it, so I'm through. There's a bunch of tracks, and I'll show y'all. All right, guys, we headed to Walmart. I got some maps printed off of the place, so we can start like a little in and out tagging system for the guys that hunt there. You know, we try to do everything safely and know where everybody is at all times. It's probably the safest thing that you can do. But I got a long little ride ahead of me. I'll show y'all some of the stuff we got to put off in front of the camera. We'll move the camera too. We're gonna do a lot today, so y'all just stay tuned. Hang out with me. Alright guys, we're out here, we made it. We're out here in the swamp bottom and there are mosquitoes everywhere. Of course I brought my old mosquito spray. Let's show you what we're working with. We have a little slough. You can kind of see the water right there. It's just swampy all over the place, and back over here to the right we got a big old swamp, or a big old lake. That's one of our duck holes. I'll fix and check my camera here in a second. I'll show y'all. I've only had it out for a couple days because I usually only check it when I hunt, but I have to get over here. I'll show you my lock on. It's about 25 foot. I'm gonna move it to the other side of the tree. So back over here, when I'm up high in the tree, I can see over all off in here, and those deer will sneak around on this downside, this creek bank. As you can see, this creek bank's probably 6 foot high. It's a cool little natural spring, natural creek that runs all through here. It actually works out pretty well. We had some good bucks on camera. I had one called High Top that I named High Top. Then I'm definitely gonna. He's a shooter buck. There's another small one. Hopefully I got some more pictures of him so I can check him out. Can't really tell if I want to shoot him or not. I'm sure he will get shot if one of the kids sees him. But for me personally, I usually like to shoot mature bucks. Actually, the last good one I killed was 3 or 4 years ago. I've seen a bunch of them, but you know, I don't really like shooting young deer, and it's hard to get on a mature buck. Definitely out here in These Pearl River deer, and they are nuts. They know what's going on before you even know what's going on. So I'm gonna get this thing turned around and we'll check my old camera, and we'll be back with y'all shortly. Alright guys, we got it all situated and figured out. Got it turned. Basically, let me show you what I'm looking at. So I can see probably 200 yards down this creek bed into that flat down there. I can see all the way back there to that thicket. Got this little road back here behind me where I can shoot. Got this little travel corridor where they travel this road all the time. There's my four-wheeler right there. I don't know if y'all heard that on camera. Got some pigs squealing. And I'm back here without a rifle. I have no gun. I'm planning on hunting. But back down that way, I had some pigs squealing. Haven't had any on camera. But it sounds like they might be hugging the river down there. I don't know. Anyway. Yep, I don't have a thermocell, so I'm fixing to get out of here. Well, today was our little adventure. I still got to check my camera. So if I have high top on there, if I have that big tall deer on there, I'll show y'all. I got mosquito dope everywhere but my dang elbows, and they tearing me up, son. I didn't bring a thermocell because I'm not hunting, so I didn't want to waste it. But I think it's gonna be a good spot, a little spot. We'll come back here. I can't this week, so it'll be about 15 days before we can come back. 14, 13, somewhere, something like that. But next time I come back to y'all, it'll be from a deer stand. I gotta get my camera arm set up to where I can have it on here. We'll get down and I'm gonna show y'all what we got on camera, on trail cam. Y'all stick around.